change occurs usually because we've been rattled. If it's comfortable, we don't change.
That's it.
And so when people go through that dark night of the soul, or the really bad breakup or redundancy at work or financial crisis or burnout or whatever it is then that they make the decision potentially that they want to change. And ways to find out what to do if you are in that situation. For me, I started really, as I said to you, like going to every personal development book under the sun. I really wanted to understand the mind-body connection. I had learned a lot about the law of attraction through a friend of mine, and I wanted to understand more about that. For me, I wanted to dive more into Buddhism and the way that that worked as well. And the more that I did it, the more that I started to really understand I had more control over my life than I realized. The difference is a lot of people will listen to our conversation today, or they'll read a book and they'll understand what we're talking about, but they won't make any of the changes. Because I was in such despair over where I was in my life and I was so unhappy, I literally would read and would completely change my way of being. So, for example, I started studying meditation and I started practicing it every single day, and I did not stop. I started studying visualization and I would sit there every day and visualize what I wanted to draw into my life. I really started studying the mind. And within that, I understood the idea of conscious awareness and what it was to understand, okay, I've got a negative thought. How do I get rid of that negative thought? And I changed my life in a radical way. But it took work, and it took a lot of work. But I needed for myself to do that work because I wanted to get out of where I was.